This next one is from Earl of Tees. This one's bad.
No.
Alex definitely picked this one. I asked an Asian guy for more kimchi at a Korean barbecue. Turns out he didn't work there and I'm just racist. I felt so bad. He was just another patron who happened to walk past my table.
I've done this in Japan.
Did you actually?
Yeah, but everyone's Asian. So it wasn't like I actually just thought they were staff because they were walking around. You know, the worst thing is they actually helped me. And after they revealed, they helped me. And then they were like, oh, I don't work here, by the way.
Damn.
So I've done this as well.
As an Asian.
Come on. Tell us you mix up the whites.
This is definitely not racist. This is not racist at all.
Yeah.
Because I've done this. And it's also happened to me as well.
Yeah.
Is this just a thing that happens at Asian
I
restaurants?
think so, because I wouldn't blame him, you know, especially if you're like, okay, if you were in Asia, for instance, then maybe it'd be like a little bit like, you know, whatever.
Okay.
But I assume this person doesn't live in Korea or like, I assume this is like done in America or something, right?
Yeah.
I mean, this is all, I would say this is one of those situations that easily could just be laughed off, but it really depends on how the guy reacts. If he's like, did you just pick me because I'm Asian, and then starts freaking out.
Actually, I realized I've done the opposite as well.
Oh, really?
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Wait, how so?
Yes, here in Japan, I've gone to like an American barbecue place.
Oh my God.
There was a white guy. And I assumed he was because it was one of those restaurants where you have more English speakers than Japanese speakers working there. Yeah. I realized I've done the opposite. I assumed a white guy was working there because he was a white guy
like,
in Japan.
It's like, yo, boss man, 3 waters, please.
Maybe I'm the racist one.
God's racist.
I mean, from looking at these comments, most people are like, nah, this isn't racism. This is just a silly mistake, and it's just funny.
Forgiveness is deserved, I think.
Korean guy here, on behalf of all Koreans, we forgive you. Shit, I would probably do the same thing, said someone. So you're fine, man. Don't worry about it, Earl of Tees.
Yes.
Oh, kimchi's so good. I want kimchi now.
All right, let me read another one here. This one's from Thunderclap175.
Okay.
Listen.
Jesus Christ. I used my roommate's face towel to clean up his pee. He still hasn't noticed. I go to college in Midwest United States.
I don't even want to hear what the reasoning is. This is diabolical.
I live in a dorm and
disgusting.
have a roommate who shares a bathroom with me. He's not from the United States and seems a little nervous to talk to anybody who isn't from his home country.
So I pissed on his rag and fucking cleaned it up. What
the first few weeks of college, I started to notice pee on the toilet seat. No big deal. I cleaned it up. After about the 10th time, I asked him if he could stop peeing on the toilet seat, or if he does, wipe it up. Fair enough. He said okay and went on his day. About 3 months later, I started to notice pee all over the floor, toilet seat, and all around the toilet. Worse than before. I used my own toilet paper and started going through it very quickly, so it was getting expensive. I ended up walking over to his side of the counter and grabbing one of his extra towels. I've been using it to clean pee for about 1 month now, and I've definitely noticed a change in color due to the urine and the fact that I've never seen him wash it. I feel bad about it, but what he's doing is disgusting, and I've tried to tell him to stop many times. Should I feel sorry and stop? Yeah. This is disgusting. Why would you do this?
I think if you wanted to do this and still have the same effect, I would be like, hey, next time you piss on the ground, I'm going to clean it up with your towel.
Yeah. You just need to like threaten him.
And then when I do it, I'll tell him, hey, I cleaned up your piss with your towel.
With your towel.
And then there's then it's solved because you've taken an extreme measure, but you have given him warnings and he has refused to change his mindset.
Yeah.
By not telling him, I think, they're kind of being a little fucked up.
Okay. Like as Connor said, the one fucking thing in university or college I couldn't fucking stand is this passive aggressive bullshit instead of just like, okay, you may have a problem with someone, but by just being passive aggressive, you escalate in the wrong way. You kind of like you get back at it. Maybe they deserved it, but you lowered yourself down to their level.
Yeah,
you know.
I mean, I'd argue this is even worse than just pissing on the ground half the fucking time. Because now you're just, you're being a dick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then if you'd have told him you were going to do it, if he did it again, you'd set that expectation. And then, I think that you would be a lot more understanding. And then he would know that I pissed on the floor, so he used my towel.
Yeah.
Not later on be like, he was doing what with my fucking towel? And then you'd be pissed off, and of course you're going to piss everywhere. You're just escalating by doing this. You're not, and at best case scenario for him, he never finds out, and you maybe give him like pink eye or some fucking eye infection.
I think it'd be way worse than pink eye.
Yeah, it's kind of gross. Dude.
Yeah, I like how the top comment just completely disagrees with us. No, he needs to wash his towel and wipe his piss up.
I mean, it's true. Like, again, it's like, it's not hard to not piss all over the floor.
Yeah.
You don't have to stoop to his level.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Be the bigger guy.
Be the better man. I have no enemies except for some enemies.
Yeah.
But even with the enemies I do have, please make sure that they know that they are enemies.
But then he also might just be a complete be like, I'm going to use your towel then to clean up my piss. I'm like, what is wrong with you?
Exactly.
Stop pissing on the floor.
Yeah, it depends on the person, I think.
Yeah, I mean, I would say, this kind of.
But I understand dorms are stressful.
Dorms are stressful.
Yeah, see, I've never lived in a college dorm, so
bro, they would use my fucking plates and shit to cook like full chickens and never clean it up. It annoyed me to death. And then they would like use everyone's dishes. These like guys, these rugby guys, and then one guy dared to complain. I was like, "Hey guys, can you stop using my fucking thing?" So he pissed in his pots because he complained. I was like, guys, guys, do you think this is a little much? And they were like, "Nah, he's a cunt."
Damn.
They went the nuclear option just like straight away.
Because he complained.
It's like, I'm pissing over everything you love.
Makes one minor complaint. Well, I guess I'm shitting on your bed.
Yeah.
And then he was going to use it. And I was like, hey, man, just so you know, don't use this.
Yeah, they peed in it.
I was like, they pissed in it. Don't use this.
That's so gross,
He was mortified.
I'm so glad I never experienced that.
He actually left our dorm. I didn't even know you could do that. Like, he just left.
Just packed
he
up
moved
and left.
out. He moved out. I don't know where he went. I don't know how he moved, but he just left. I did not blame him.
Yeah.
They were boys.
Yeah. Gross.
Dicks.
I am glad we have moved out of our dorms and we don't have to re-experience that shit. But it did teach me a lot because you know what it made me realize? Damn, I'm a much more balanced person than what I thought I was. Because you meet some people in dorms and you're like, how the fuck did you get away being raised like this for this many years?
Animals.
What the fuck, man?
Some people you realize they're like, were you raised in a barn? Like, how did you turn up like this?
Were you raised with the farm animals? What's going on here?
Gross.
For our next confession, with a deleted account, I sneak in and use my old apartment's gym 3 times a week.
Based.
I say sneak, but it's not like I'm being stealth. I walk in the front doors, past the 9 to 5 workers at their desk, past any maintenance people chilling by the coffee machines, and into the gym. It doesn't require a passcode or any keys, and it has a full setup, everything I need. There's never anyone in there when I go, so I'm not hogging it from any of the residents. I feel bad, but at the same time, I paid rent for a year for these thin walls, shitty maintenance, and lousy parking that wasn't enforced. I'm about to spend $1 every month for a membership somewhere when I can get it for free.
Honestly, based. That's just smart.
Kind of sounds like
It's not. Yeah, this is not a you problem. This is this apartment's problem.
I mean, look, if the gym is there and no one else is using it and you're not like breaking equipment, I'm like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
If you're not breaking equipment, I'd say, and you're not hogging it from anyone else using it, I'd say that's okay for me. That's okay for me.
Yeah.
It seems like the apartment just is too lazy to enforce their own rules,
And it clearly seems like literally no one else in this apartment uses this gym anyway. So it's like, whatever. Just go for it. I'm sure the people in this apartment as well, if they found out from this post or whatever, they'd probably just be like, whatever, dude. We don't care.
I mean, I certainly wouldn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I'd be like, whatever, man. Use the fucking gym.
Yeah,
I don't give a
smart.
fuck.
No, you're going to heaven for that one.
No.
Don't worry.
You're going to heaven for that one.
You're going to heaven for that one.
Okay, I don't think you go to heaven.
You're going to heaven. I'm giving you a fast pass to heaven for that one.
Do it. I worked for maintenance forever. As long as you're respected, who cares? Way to beat the man.
Yeah, facts.
That's it.
Facts.
All right, here we go.
Rock and roll as fuck. Oh my god, I see a long one there.
Oh, you always skip one gun.
Do I? I just
So it's the link.
Oh,
is
do I not
above.
scroll down?
No, you do scroll down, but the link is above it.
Yeah, I
okay,
scrolled down for you.
Okay.
Well, I'll do this one because it's short, and I'll do the next one.
Okay.
I went through the McDonald's drive-through, and they offered me a small ice cream cone for my dog. I ate it.
I don't know why it's so funny. It's so diabolical. It's so funny. Can you just imagine being the McDonald's server, just be like, "Oh, cute little puppy, here you go," and he's like, "Oh my god, she's gonna love it. Thank you." Oh.
I think, why not? This is not a confession. Thank you. That's funny.
It's so funny.
I don't know, man.
I ate it.
I ate it.
I'm sorry, father.
I don't know, man.
I ate it.
Poor dog. Poor dog. You would take happiness away from man's best friend for that?
Can dogs eat soft serves?
I don't know.
I mean, it's just milk, right?
Yeah, I guess as long as it's not like a chocolate soft serve.
Yeah, I think
should be fine.
I mean, I don't think it's great for your dog.
Yeah, right. So maybe he was.
I mean, I don't think that was part of his reasoning.
Yeah.
He just really wanted the ice cream.
Well, they do like,
know?
what are those things in LA? A lot of the coffee stores do like puppuccinos or something.
Oh yeah, they do.
Where they give you like steamed milk for your dog,
yeah.
and I'm like, that's the most LA thing ever, and it costs $15.
Yeah.
and I have to tip.
And the dog, and the dog fucking looks at it like, what is,
Like,
like, what is
iPad
this?
to the dog. They're like, what are you? 30%. Yeah, there it is. PSA puppuccinos are not always a good idea.
Oh my god.
Puppuccinos. Jesus Christ.
When did that start becoming a thing? Unfortunately, I've never had a dog before or a pet. At least at my house. How often is it for people to do stuff and then blame it on their dogs?
Wait, I love this post. The treat was basically a small cup filled with fairly dense whipped cream. It seemed like too much, so I only let him have half. Dude had explosive diarrhea for 12 hours.
Oh my
First experience was without warning in our living room. Then I had to get up to take him out every hour or two last night so he could go shop.
No. Scroll down.
Poor dog.
Oh my god.
Oh, poor thing.
Oh.
Like, dude, just like the dog doesn't know any better. Just look, just give it like what it's supposed to eat and drink, and give it lots of love, and the dog will be happy. All right.
Yeah.
You don't have to give it fucking puppuccinos or whatever.